People are surprised to hear that her sporting career didn't start like straight out of the blocks. She was what we call probably a slow starter. She liked running, she played soccer, she's played basketball in school. So she liked all these sports and was really reasonably good at a lot of sports when she got over her initial slow start. But no, I never thought she'd play. I mean, to be a PE teacher was probably going to be the closest she was going to get to a career in sport, you know. It does look rough, but I'm assured that there's technique behind it. They're not just like knocking people over for the fun. There's a bit of technique, and you know that it's not as bad when you're actually playing it. That's what Orla says to me anyway. They have a panel of 30 and not everyone gets on, and she was lucky last year. She felt every game, will they select me? Relief, I've been selected. And the thing this year, she went back. You know, she missed a couple of weeks of pre-season, and Orla doesn't like to be on the back foot in a lot of these things. So she did miss a couple of weeks, and all she could think is, will I get on the team? I know they've recruited a few new players to build up, and will I make it? I don't think anyone expected the Lions to do so well this year. So they've done really well. So it's great for her. Yeah, it's fantastic to see her scoring goals. I mean, I think, as a kind of probably GA player or looking at things, we always kind of think of the currency of scoring. You know, when you score, you're doing really well. But I think the stats are so, they're so into the stats. It's how many disposals you get, how many tackles, how many marks you get per game. So the goal at the weekend in the semi-final was great, because you know she made it herself and went right through, and she had the confidence. She had kicked a lot of behinds this year, which are seen as misses. But so she's got a couple of goals, so that's happy days. For Orla to get the top Irish player this year, it's fantastic. But I mean, I suppose you need to. I realise that it's luck. It's luck at being able to play every game, and it depends on what position in the field you're playing. Like last year, she played in the forward, so you have to wait for the ball to come to you. So you probably don't get to rack up the stats as easily when you're playing the forwards, or probably the backs. So she's lucky. We have got so much support from people that I'm always surprised that people who are watching it, like my cousins, neighbours, friends, from the locality here in Rose Green, people are messaging us, wishing her well, and noticing her scores and how well she's doing. We get a message now and again from different people, and it's been a lift, you know, and it's lovely to see that there's that much support for her. Like, we would love to have gone to the game. It would be such an experience, but you know, we'll enjoy watching it here anyway, and I'm sure she'll be on the phone to us within a half an hour of the game being over. So yeah, it's exciting, but it's a little bit of bittersweet that we can't go to see it, because I'm sure we would have got on the plane and got ourselves there somehow. To win or lose at this stage, it doesn't matter really. That's what I say. She's got there. She's on the big stage, and God, it's more than she'd have taken it in a heartbeat. You know, at the beginning of the season. So it's fantastic.